Welcome back to our next session on a Magabook training time. Today's topic will be canvassing in the field. You will be dropped off on the street in the middle of the neighborhood with another partner. After the drop off, you pray together for the specific street, specific accomplishment you want to see right there, and God will use you for blessing of others. Then you go one side of the street, your partner on the opposite side of the street, carrying bag with the books and the walkie-talkie radios. You will go, each one of you on one side, all the way to the end of the street, cross over, then you meet, and when you meet, then you call your leader for pickup, and he will bring you, he will take you to another street. And there will be directions that the leader will give you. You follow those directions, and in case it's not clear, please ask the leader again. He would not mind to repeat the directions some simple way so you can really follow exactly what needs to be done and don't get lost in the neighborhood and maybe don't end up on the opposite side of the city. So the lingo the leaders will usually use is start on the right side. For instance, you're on the right, keep going straight to the T, cross over and work back. T means that there is end of the street and you cannot continue any further. So imagine you keep going and you come to this point, you have to cross over to the opposite side and do the houses on the other side one by one until you meet your partner. When you meet, as I said, call your leader and he will pick you up and take you somewhere else. Please do every single house that you will see that is facing you, the main door of the house is facing your street. Knock on each door until you come to the end, cross over, work back, and don't miss any opportunity. Because you never know. The house may not look that appealing, not that great, but there's someone in a house still that really needs you, desperately needs you maybe. So do diligent work, please. That's the simplest thing you can get. Next thing the leader would tell you is, go on the street and do your combs until you come to the end, cross over, work back. Combs means like, for you combing your hair, those sides from your main street, and you go and do those. So what the leader means is, as you keep going on your street, there will be those side streets. You go in there and do again the houses that are facing you, okay, the doors, the main doors, until you come to a stop sign in that side street, cross over to the houses on the other side of that side street, come back to your main street and keep going up. And again, you see another one, do all the houses there and keep going until you finish all of them. Unless he would specify, please do all of them. If he would say just do first or second comb, that means there's probably 5 of those. But the other ones are long, too long for you, so he would tell you do only the first or second. It may end up as a dead end, or it may have a stop sign, but please do those combs up to 1 block. That is, when there's first intersection there, or there's some stopping point, or there's a dead end. Yeah, do that, come back to your main street and proceed, as you said earlier, to the end, cross over, work back. So these are the main directions that your leader will use. There might be another one. The leader will say, right here, start on this side, and your partner on the opposite side, and do everything you see right here. Follow the curb until you meet each other. That means that you will do every house on your left-hand side, and when you see side streets, you turn left. If there's another turn left, you keep following, turning left. Keep turning left, keep turning left, keep turning left. You may go zigzag all kinds of ways. There might be a lot of dead ends, but just follow the curb, basically between the road and the grass, wherever it leads you. And the leader, believe me, has been there before, and he knows what he is telling you, because if he would not know the territory and you would end up in different area, leave the neighborhood from another exit from the neighborhood, he will be in trouble. But he doesn't want to risk it. He will go through, he will see, and he can know that there is no other way to escape from that neighborhood. Otherwise, unless you really meet each other. So follow your curb and your partner also, and you will meet at some point. So that's another way. First was do street and combs. Second one was follow your curb. There might be a direction such as get in the middle and do the island. That means that there's a circle, basically in the middle of the neighborhood, and the leader will drop two of you in the middle. One go one direction, the other one the opposite direction, and you go around the circle until you meet each other again. Very simple. It's called island. There might be a direction when the leader will put you on the main road, when you will be canvassing people in the parking lots, businesses, and be very, very busy area, and the leader will specify up to how far, up to which point you go, cross over, work back, or just stop and wait for pickup. He may say, keep going up to the fourth traffic light. So you do all the people you find outside of the businesses, on the parking lot, sitting in the car, just knocking on the window. Hello, my name is so-and-so, and working my way through school. And just show the books, get donations, pray with the people, and just keep going. Find every person possible. Everyone is there for a reason, not by accident. So meet the people, show the books, and just go, and don't forget to count your traffic lights. First, second, third, fourth traffic light, stop, call your leader who will pick you up and bring you to another place. In case you do parking lots, then you just look around. Anybody that is stopped, anybody that is even passing by, just walking basically, is there for a reason. Believe that God has put you there also by providence. The leaders pray every day diligently, God, please lead me where to put the students, which area, and whom. Because the students, vary in their abilities to reach people in the businesses or houses or apartment complex in various different types of neighborhoods and territory. So the leader will really think his best to put you to the right place. So do everything you can right there until it's completely done. Don't skip everything, and leader will bring you another place. Another type of territory the leader will give you is the apartments. When you go to apartments, start from the back of the apartments and do one by one everything until you come back to the forefront where there's this office. Please don't start with the office, because sometimes they say, we don't allow this right here. Please don't come, and you're already blocked from the get-go. So it's better, a little smarter to start from the very back and work your way out until the front. Then somebody may say, you know what, we don't like it right here, but anyway, you do good work. Thank you so much for being a good missionary. And that may happen. So be smart as you work, as Jesus said, be like a dove, be like a serpent, be smart in between though. So that's the territory and the lingo the leader has. If you, again, would have questions, what it means, ask the leader a second time, and he will gladly repeat the directions. As you work on the street, next thing would be your radio use. You will have a beautiful radios that will be charged, and you will have them on. So turn it on, check with the leader what channel you will be using. It might be channel 1, 2, 3, up to 10. So you can really communicate well. And keep it on, but a little low on the volume in the side pocket in your canvassing bag. Make sure it's in a very secure place so you don't lose it, because if you lose the radio, you might be charged at the end of the program to pay for the lost radio. So we don't want that. None of the leaders likes to do that, but key point is for you to really keep your eye on the radio where it is. But turn it on so you can hear when the leader is calling you. Maybe he will be looking for you, or he will give you some extra instruction so you can hear, but not too high on the volume, because all the radios are on in the team. And in case you might be at the door talking to some lady that is really interested in books, and you have a nice conversation, and she's just about to get 6-book set from you, and if your radio is on really high, and another student will call on the radio, Mobile 1, there is so and so, and I got stopped by police. Please, what shall I do? And if that sounds at your door, the lady may say, "Oh, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. No, I don't want these books," and it can ruin your situation right there, and you will not be happy. So keep a little lower, but still don't turn it off completely because you still need to hear the leader if he calls you for something. Okay. There are also codes that we use when talking to each other on a radio. Code 10-4 means I heard you, everything is good. Code 10-20 means where are you? So if the leader will call you, please, where is it 10-20? Don't tell the leader, oh, next to the green tree. There's probably 75 of those in the neighborhood. So give the leader something unusual. Oh, I'm next to a yellow pickup. There's not that many yellow pickups right there. Not many pink pickups. But something unusual. Or I am very close to the stop sign. The leader will know approximately where you are. Okay? Or you may say, I am just on top of the hill. On my second house so far, because sometimes the leader will expect you to be at the bottom of the hill already after 40 minutes canvassing, but you just got stuck on somebody's porch, and it might be just the second door, and the leader did not see you well, so he really want to make sure that he knows where you are. So 10-20 is where is your location. Code 100 means, number one, I really need to use a restroom. So the leader will come pick you up, take you to a nearest nice gas station, and then bring you back. Of course, there's also really emergency. Mobile 1, I need code 200. The leader will come very quick, okay, to help you because it's really serious. Code 65, that means, leader, please come here and check on this territory because it looks nice, but I am meeting a lot of elderly people. Like 10 people I already met, and I went through 12 houses and I met 10 really old people that say they have no money, they have all kinds of cookbooks, they have a lot of devotional books, their own Bible, they have 6 Bibles, and it's leading nowhere. So please check if I can be put to some other place where there are families or so on. If the leader has no other option, then yeah, he will leave you there. But sometimes the leader would like to know because he did not see who is behind the door. He just saw there's a lot of cars in the driveways and the neighborhood looks pretty fine. So that is code 65. You may call your leader also for some books. Lord, leader, you call him, Bobo one, this is so and so, and I need 6-book set. Oh, wonderful. The leader will come very quick, give you more books from the vehicle, and you keep going. If you need extra books, let's say you meet a person that really likes your Desire of Ages book. Say, oh, I like this. Would you have more? Yes, sir. Hold on. I'll call my leader. Mobile 1, there's Jerry, and I need extra Desire of Ages. So he understands, the leader understands that some customer really likes this book and he wants more copies. So he will come and bring you more. That is, Mobile 1, there's so and so, I need extras. If you get lost in territory and you want to discuss a little more with your leader, you say, Mobile 1, channel up. So let's say you are on channel 5. The leader will take the radio and say 10-4, and the leader will channel up to channel 6. And it's only you and the leader that will discuss whatever you want because everybody else is on channel 5. They don't hear you. And you can say whatever is on your heart. Leader, I feel lost. I don't know exactly where I am right now. I see a cemetery and I see airport on the other side. Where did I end up? And the leader will discuss the matter with you and he will find you. You may not feel good. You may not feel comfortable that day. You may say, I feel a little discouraged. I'm losing my faith. I don't know, what shall I do? I'm praying and things just don't go my way. What shall I do? So you talk to your leader on channel up, and he will come and he will help you. He will take you to the van, and he will pray with you, and he will find a way. The experienced canvassers, they know how to handle those situations. So after you discuss the matter, don't forget, please go back down to channel 5 so you don't get lost later on of the day calling your leader in channel 6 while he's back on channel 5 to talk to everybody else on the proper channel. So these are the main things that you will use when when talking to your either students or the leader. Mainly, please talk to your leader. The radios are not there for students to call each other from street to street. Hey, how you doing? How is God answering to your prayer, or what's going on? I see you talking to these people too long. Just please make sure you talk to your leader only. If there's a situation that your leader is not responding, and that might be due to he is out of range, he's scouting new territory, or he got stopped by police officer and he is taking care of the things, please call another student. If your leader is not responding again, call another student. There is Julie. Does anybody hear me? Another student can reply. You say, hey, I'm down with the street. Do you know what's going on? The leader is not responding. Then you can discuss with another student also. But other than that, please talk to your leader only. And one more thing I will discuss in this session, and that is making friends with the people. When you arrive to a summer program, we want you to have great experience spiritually. We'll do our best to give you nice financial ending at the end. Your results will be really worth it of the effort. So you will see your paycheck that will go to your school. That will be worth of the hard work that you put into it that summer. But we want you also have a good experience on the social side, to have fun with the friends that you will meet in the program, another guys, another girls also, and also interaction with your leaders. But besides that, we want you to have a good experience with the customers at the door. When you talk to the people and you bring the books, make sure that the customer feels that he's the number one in that situation. It's not actually you, and it's not actually the book. Yeah, there is you, there's a customer. The book is the connecting part, is the means how you can connect. There's something on my heart, I know it, I believe it, it's in this book, I want to share with you. But you are the main thing right here. Everything is about you, sir. Everything is about you, lady. So show the books, but make the customer feel that he or she is really the peak of your interest. So as you speak, notice things that are around. Maybe the beautiful front yard, a beautiful tree, and ask them, oh, by the way, I saw this beautiful blooming tree. That's unusual. Where is that from, may I ask? And they'll tell you, oh yes, we've been missionaries in Japan for 20 years with my husband. And we brought this here, and look at that, it's growing well. Wow, I love it, I like it. People will appreciate when you notice those things around their house. And they planted that tree on the front yard, not on the backyard, for a reason. So people may notice, and you did. Also, give them nice comments about anything good that you like. Oh, I like your dog. It looks just like my neighbor's dog. I love to play with my neighbor's dog. What's its name? And talk about it. Find the ways that you have in common. Make good comments about their kids. Maybe the beautiful car that you like in the driveway, or the baseball hat they have, or a nice shirt. Oh, sir, I see you have some nice logo. Are you a youth pastor or something? Oh, yes, I am. The customer may reply. And you can talk about it. And he may give you some good insights into a life. Believe me, you will learn a lot of things from the people. But you show them that you're interested in their life, in what's their passion, what they live for, what they like, what they aim. So when you talk about their life, they will tell you more about themselves, and that will give you also better hints, better clue what to talk about, what books to show, where to really find the area of their best interest. So make friends with the people. You may end up at the end with 0 books sold. They will say, you know what, I like you, but I don't take any of your books. But you know what, at least I will pray for you. And that is worth it. Pray with the customer, or he may pray for you, and you will be blessed a lot by their prayers, believe me. So when you walk away from that door, you feel that even though maybe no book left, you still share the blessing and you are living blessed as well. Not only that, when people feel that you are there for them to make friends, not just to sell a book and make money, they will like you and you will leave a good impression that maybe they will meet you on another parking lot a week later, or they may meet another canvasser from your program a week later somewhere else, and they may say, you know what, I like you guys because you really care about me, and you know what, I changed my mind. Today I actually will get a book from you, or 2 books. And all that because you planted good seed at first. You show the people that you are interested in them. So making friends. When you come home at the end of the program, you will have more friends. And some of them you may forget, but one day, Jesus will bring some of them before you and say, you remember this person? You talked to him, he prayed for you. You probably had a rough day, you don't have many books sold, but it made very important impression on his heart, and he needed that. And because of that, later on in his life actually, he found our church and he found the truth that he needed, and he's here today. So that's today's lesson. God bless you. See you next time.